Welcome to Best Fountain Pen. Today we're going to be looking at the Laban Maya Canaan. Hopefully I said that right. Don't tear me up in the comments, I get tired of it. This is my first experience with Laban. I was sent per my request, I was sent 3 pens to review because I wanted to share them with you. I had no idea what I was getting into in terms of just the sheer beauty of these fountain pens. Laban makes a beautiful pen. If you want an eye-catching piece of writing jewelry, buy a Laban. I'm about to show you one of those 3 that I've reviewed recently, and I already reviewed the Galileo, and up next in a few weeks is going to be the checkered flag, which is super cool, especially for racing enthusiasts or racing fans. But this particular one is the Maya Canaan. And let me show you, when you unbox it, this is kind of the standard shipping box that it all comes in, all the Laban pens. I really like that they put their materials on the outside of the box. So if you want to know how to fill the pen or just kind of read up on anything regarding, how to fill the pen, what's in the box, their other models, roller balls, things like that. That's all in this little pamphlet here. This is their international guarantee card, so you can fill that out. I don't know anybody that does, but I think a lot of people keep them with the pens in case anything ever happens and they need to return it. They have everything they need with the pen. I mentioned this on a previous review, I really love that they took the time to put this little foam layer on the box and then a separate tissue paper layer behind that. I just think it's super classy like that. Such a nice touch to frame out a beautiful box, and it makes you feel like you're getting a gift. I don't know, it's like Christmas, and we're not even near that. In fact, I'm filming this on Halloween Day. I know that's dating this video, but it just feels like Christmas when you open this. You can kind of open the flap here, which is super cool on the box. It's they're not seamed or glued on this side, so that you can more easily get to the actual gift box. So we'll put that aside and take a look at the actual gift box. So again, the Maya Canaan, it has a matte kind of silver finish touch on the outside of the gift box, an ebony gift box with silver hinges. So when we take a look inside, oh, dun dun dun, isn't it beautiful? So this is the Laban. It has this logo. It's a white felt backing on the inside of the box. It came with this inside the pen. The actual converter stays inside. It has a really cool, I think a nice touch. Not drop this very expensive fountain pen. It has a very nice touch of the Laban little ornament. I don't know if you can see that there. I don't know what you would do with that, but anyway, I just think it's a nice touch inside the box. It's kind of like when you buy an expensive purse, they give you little keychains and things with the logo on it. I don't ever use those because I'm not really one for expensive purses, but sometimes I buy them on discount and they'll have little keychains attached to them, which I think is cool. I guess if you're a really big brand enthusiast, you would want that. This is not a keychain, it's just a little logo. Sorry, I got a little off track there, but it's just a little button that I think is cool to keep with your pen. Now, taking a look at the Maya Canaan, this, is a beautiful, let me get the fingerprints off, a beautiful example of a fountain pen. If you had never seen a fountain pen before in your life, wouldn't you just die for that? Again, Maya Canaan, those are Swarovski crystals that you see there on the end of the derby cap of the pen. They're gorgeous. They pick up a lot of shine. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but just absolutely gorgeous. I have close-ups on my website at bestfountainpen.com. There's a link below in the description where you can kind of see close-ups of all of this and a little bit more there on my website. So it says Laban on the top of the cap band, and then there's this kind of skeletonized overlay that you can see here. It's a black resin underneath, and then it has this sterling silver plated overlay, which is kind of like a skeleton. There's a lot of depth there. You can see through it. And then it looks like it might be a piston fill. That's just to give you room to post the cap on the back, but it's not a piston fill. And then I don't think I showed you, but the little Laban logo at the end of the pen is awesome. And then the clip is very stiff. That's a massive clip, that's why. It's, I guess, technically usable, but that's gonna rip whatever you've got it attached to because it's a beast of a clip. So anyway, again, Swarovski crystal, anyone? That's just gorgeous. But you can screw it, unscrew it to reveal the beautiful yet oversized nib, which I love. I love big nibs. It does post and it doesn't, fall off. You can post it more securely. I tend to do it a little bit loosely just because they're not my pins. I send these back to the manufacturers and I try not to mar the finish when I'm borrowing them. I fully respect that they loan me these pins to share with you, and I want to make sure I take great care of them. They're not mine. But this, I love how Laban tends to do an hourglass shape on this section. It just makes it very easy for you to get your fingers in the right place and write, and it's super comfortable, which I love. I also love the, and there's a little bit of a glare there, but the oversized nib, I say oversized, but it's just very large and it suits the shape and size of stature of the overall pen. I mean, when you've got a cap that is that impressive with the crystals and the kind of raised band at the top, raised derby cap and a huge clip, I mean, you have to balance that out. You can't just have a little measly, tiny, undersized nib. Like, you need a good balance. And this designer, whoever designed this pen, really did a good job of that. So again, beautiful fountain pen. It is 925 sterling silver. All the fittings are coated in 925 sterling silver. That's a black resin finish, and a beautiful oversized medium nib that we're gonna move to a writing review of next. So you can check out a writing review of the Maya Canaan. It's beautiful Swarovski crystals there at the top of that cap, but I'm sure we just went through that on the actual review. Today, this is the medium nib from the Laban series, and I'm going to have a link in the description. It'll be the second link. It'll show you a photo of several of their writing samples. So it'll have a fine, a medium, and a broad writing sample from Laban line, so you know kind of what they look like stacked up against each other. But let's get started on a writing sample of the medium nib for the Maya Canaan fountain pen. All right, so there you have it. This is a writing sample of the Maya Canaan fountain pen, and we've just finished the review. Hopefully that helps you make your decision. Thanks so much for spending your time with bestfountainpen.com.